What's up, Saints? This I didn't really plan a script for this, so if I sound like a complete idiot, I apologize in advance. On January 26th, this past Sunday, Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna passed away in a freak helicopter accident. You know, my girlfriend actually called me and like when she told me, I was like, nah, bro, that's fake news. In a helicopter crash? Like how does that even happen? Like it really blew my mind. And I look at ESPN, Sports Center, Bleacher Report, and it's true. And a celebrity, you know, there have been a bunch of celebrities that died in our lifetime, or at least mine. You know, we got Bernie Mac, Whitney Houston, Robin Williams, you know, people like that. And I think the death that hit me pretty kind of somewhat hard was Michael Jackson's death. But you know, Michael Jackson already kind of really established himself, and he was retired for a minute, and he was in like his 50s, I believe, when he died. But Kobe, listen, I'm not gonna front. Let's be honest here. I'm not gonna front. I was never a Los Angeles Lakers fan. I was never a hardcore Kobe fan. But I do love the sport of basketball. I've always loved it. Have I been good at it? No. But I don't know. It felt like when Kobe died, there was like something about the love of sport of basketball that kind of like just took a hit with it, you know, when he passed. Because I mean, growing up, he was all everybody talked about. Like, I mean, LeBron didn't start becoming like what he is right now until like towards the end of his stay at Miami, like after his second ring, something like that. But Kobe, I mean, ever since I was a kid, Kobe's been, I mean, when I was young, I always used to shoot the ball, just yelling, "Kobe with the 3." I mean, that's a statement. We don't say Michael Jordan's name. We don't say LeBron's name. We say Kobe with the 3. Oh man. So it's like, I don't know. This just hits different. It feels so abrupt and just honestly unbelievable. A celebrity who has access to probably the top tier helicopter experience in dying like this, like this. You know, when my girlfriend told me, I just kind of sat down and I just thought to myself, God doesn't promise us the rest of the day or tomorrow, you know. Romans 14:8 actually says, "For if we live to the Lord, and if we die to the Lord. So then whether we live or whether we die, we are the Lord's." Ever since I tried to, you know, go on this new faith journey, I've always tried to live every day for God like it was my last. Like, I lived it as like if I wasn't gonna wake up in the morning. And I mean, that might sound really pessimistic, and I mean, who wants to talk about this, bro? Honestly, like, I don't like talking about this. You think I want to believe some of this stuff? It's crazy. You know, I just sometimes I just wish I can just, you know, say a little prayer and, you know, I'll be in God's favor, and that's it. And sometimes I have doubts. Sometimes I'm unsure, like, whether or not I'm good enough for God's grace. And I know grace is pretty much free. You know, we're not saved by works. We're not saved by what we've done. We saved because God loves us. I get that, but you know, we're saved by grace alone, faith alone, Christ alone. I get that, but you know, I mean, you just can't help but think sometimes that, like, are you really ready to die, like, right now? And I think, you know, Kobe's death is an important factor and example of that. And my prayers go out to his family and everyone who's been affected by his death, because I don't know, this really just hit differently. It's really struck a nerve. But hey, I mean, that's why we really can't rely on our feelings, because our feelings are just going to get us in trouble. But, you know, at the same time, we should, you know, rejoice with those who rejoice and mourn with those who mourn. I think it's important to, you know, base on what we know off of, you know, not how we feel, but, you know, of what we know. You know, I just think to myself, I have to know what, you know, 1 Thessalonians 4:14 says. For since we believe that Jesus died and rose again, even so through Jesus, God will bring with them those who have fallen asleep. And then a verse in John that I really love. And pay attention to the end. And everyone who lives and believes in me shall never die. Do you believe this? He was like, you know, believe in me and you will never die. You believe me? I love that. I don't know. That's just me. Guys, live every day like it's your last. Live in God's favor because tomorrow isn't promised. Even though I didn't know Kobe personally or anything like that, from just like how he carried himself, he carried himself in such a dignified way. Even the past mistakes he's made, it's honestly he's really one of the most inspirational people to ever hit the court.
So there's an accident in Newport. That's Kobe Bryant. That's Kobe Bryant right here in the pink over the top of that silver car. That's his range with the blinkers on when they come. That's Kobe right there. Kobe. He's in an all pink tracksuit looking fly.
You know, just his personality, his charisma, his love for basketball, and just his passion, and it really did have an effect on me growing up. So I'd like to end this video with giving a tribute to him.
Hello everyone. I'm so sorry I can't be with you tonight. However, I couldn't completely miss the chance to take a moment to share some thoughts with all of you. So with that, I'll let you carry on with your evening. Please know I'm thinking of you, supporting you, and encouraging you always. Peace.